down, baby? It's your boy, my high floating, always smoking, never choking, but continuously toking. Tuning back in for another banger. Well, I can't say banger because I don't know. I haven't heard this song yet. I was actually waiting to do a reaction to it. You know, I'm behind. This is already at like 1.6 milli. You know what I'm saying? I'm super behind as far as when this dropped. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 or 5 days ago. As far as when this is recording, I don't know when this is going to drop, but when I'm recording this, it was 4 or 5 days late, and it had 1.6. Where it's going to be at when I drop this, I don't know. So, I love y'all. Let's jump into this, man. It's Tom MacDonald with People So Stupid. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's the king of controversial tracks. So, I'm not expecting anything less than some controversy. So let's just jump into this and see what he's talking about. All right, record the screen, hit that full screen, and then let's just go and see what he's talking about. Let go.
Hi, I'm praying that the world changes soon. Can't get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched the...
Okay, hold up. I mean, not saying that we should be smoking on planes or, you know, whatever like that. But it would be nice to be able to just know that I could just take my weed with me wherever and not be looked at like I was weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice. And, yeah, he has a point. Like, it's like people be tripping about like you got a little weed on the plane. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily be tripping. Let me take that back. They don't necessarily be tripping. But the fact that kids be having Uzis in schools is still an issue. That's still an issue. You know what I'm saying? I gotta agree. It's still an issue. All right, let's go.
She's in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me too. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive. We're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful. Name a thing that you can do. Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42. Man,
oh man.
System, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion. And everybody angry if you say white. K fine.
Okay, like bro, like I gotta say, I don't know if I like this song as much as I was hoping to. I really like the energy, and I like the little points he's making, but like I think I could have went without this one. But it is like okay, I'm not gonna make a full judgment only 37 seconds in, but like some of the things I'm saying, just like you can it feels. I'm gonna tell you why, because I know people are like what. I know there's some people raging on the other side of the screen. There's probably people who already cut off the screen. There's people who've turned this video off already. But let me explain, okay? Knowing Tom MacDonald and how controversial he is and clickbaity he can be, some of the stuff he's saying in this, I feel is things that, yeah, like we all feel the same way. We all think those things or those thoughts. But it's like, you're like, bro, you're saying it because you know you're gonna get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like he's just saying it because he wants to say it. Like you like, it's for the song. You know what I'm saying? It feels clickbaity. That's all I'm saying. So far, it's funny. It's you know, it's always shot well. Shout out to Nova. She shot this because she's a beast behind the camera and with the editing game. But yeah. That's my only critique so far. Like, it feels super clickbaity. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Ask me to brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Weird.
See, like that right there. Like saying shit like that is like, you know that's gonna get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit about the abortion stuff. Like that's what I'm talking about. You know that's I don't even think he would be like, I don't know. I've never talked to Tom like that. So I can't really say what he feels. But I don't feel like he feels like women shouldn't have a choice to abort a child. Even if there's a heartbeat. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm super pro women's choice. But like saying something like that, like, you know, that's clickbaity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that saying something like that's going to get people to talk about the song. That's going, like, even like that one thing right there is more than enough to make this go viral, in my opinion. You dig what I'm saying? So that's where I'm coming from this. Like, it's a decent song, but this is not one of my favorites from Tom so far.
dumb. People so stupid, people so dumb. People so boo-hoo,
I like the beat though.
get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues, it's so dumb. I'm a hater cause I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't wanna date guys. K-type. I for one, I'm not surprised the world is kind along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just cause they decide to play. Yes,
That shit I do agree with right there. That's one thing I will say. I don't have nothing to disagree with that. I do think that whole nonsense of every kid's a winner and all that, like we've created a generation of soft kids, bro. Soft people, soft humans that don't know how to cope, humans that don't know how to think for themselves, humans that don't know how to take rejection, humans that just don't know how to persevere through adversity, bro, because they never had to. Like that was that we like lost that. Like, oh, we could just make everyone a winner and then everything will be better. Like, no. Life don't work like that, bro. Life don't work like that.
the politicians, ay, this is a democracy, it's partly your decision, ay, this is weird, feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy, we're too sensitive. Invented 80 genders, mad the world is not accepting it. Then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction, being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations. People are so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Better problems, I swear to God, they all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so...
This song is, I don't know. I'm really lost at what his angle is, because it could be one of two things. Let's just finish this. I'm gonna break it down how I feel about this.
Look, I get it. It's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily.
Hold up, that's a dope ass little like bar too, like entendre situation. He said, "Get better issues, you're gonna run out of tissues." And like, if you think about it, like we really did at a certain point, like run out of tissue. Like toilet paper became a commodity. You dig what I'm saying? That became currency. Think about it. Toilet paper became currency. You could trade someone toilet paper for some meat. You could trade someone toilet paper for some money. You could trade, it was currency, bro. That like, that's fire. That was a good bar.
Racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it. We've become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered, so you just cry like a baby. People are so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Better problems, I swear to God, they all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it was shot by Nova. Good video. I mean, the videos are always shot well. Nova's a beast, like I said, when it comes to the camera. This was, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I love this song. I won't say that I hated the song, because there was definitely parts in it that were good, that I understood, I related to. Other parts other parts that I didn't agree with necessarily. And overall though, the whole song just felt clickbaity. Like that's kind of my situation, because I'm really confused at his intention. Like, is the approach of him just kind of laying it out, like all the situations and dumb things that people say and do, and him just kind of like, because at the end he kind of cleaned it up a little bit and was just kind of like, you know, everybody has all these issues, but nobody's really taking action to change them. I agree with that. So it could be this approach of him just like laying it out, like these are all the dumb things that people say and dumb things that people do and everything else. And instead of just taking action and trying to change things, they complain. Cool. You know, I get it. I can rock with that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But then there could be this other side of the situation where like, maybe he really does mean some of the things that he was saying. Maybe he really does feel the same, like feel the way that, you know, like maybe he just feels like some of this stuff is really like I don't know how to explain it. I think like it could be this approach of like he feels exactly what he was saying. That's what I'm trying to say. And if that's the case, then it's kind of like, man, interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a very interesting thought process that you have there. But I don't think it's that. I really do think it's the first side, and he's just using his real genius tactics of clickbait because he's really good at that. I'm not even gonna lie. He knows how to get people's attention. He knows how to keep your attention. So I think it's the first side. I think it's really just him kind of laying out a whole situation of like what people do and say that are dumb, and then basically just being like, if instead of complaining about it, do something about it. So I don't know, but it's not my favorite. I won't lie. You know, shout out to Tom MacDonald. He's still, you know, a interesting character to follow. I like watching his, you know, controversy tactics unfold and whatnot, and his just mind work, because he's very interesting to just watch. Like how his brain works, bro. I haven't quite figured it out, but it's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Tom. You know, he did another one. This got 1.6 million views. Like, who am I to say that his tactics don't work? Because they do. He's very well off because of how he moves and whatnot and the decisions he's made. So, hey, to each his own. You dig what I'm saying? But for me, this isn't my favorite song by Tom MacDonald by a long shot. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not the worst song either, but it's not my favorite. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about that down in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.